And here I go again with a second video tonight. Maybe I will put this one on if it turns out to be interesting. So far, it's looking pretty interesting. The orb pictures I have that are still pictures, they are just one or maybe two of these orbs that I, take a still shot of. Now look at that thing. Wow. I am going to put this one on tonight. It has a long black looking limb looking kind of thing. I'm moving to try to follow it. Okay, it goes into some really, really dark board looking thing. And that, I'm about to not be able to follow it. Now there are some people that will believe that these orbs are demons and that if you look at them, you're opening a portal to let them into our earth where they are going to torment us. I call people with theories like that doom and gloomers. Wow, that is an interesting thing. I've never seen that before. Let me follow it this way. I'm moving my camera around with the glass in front held as secure as I can to that one orb. And that thing, I'm into the dark now. I gotta come back in the light. If I get away from my light source too much, I get darkness and nothing shows up. But that is one interesting long thing. When I'm looking at light with the naked eye, I see things similar to this in the big orb that will loom up before my eyes, but it is sort of transparent. It's not as dark as this, and there's many of them, and they're full of little other lines in the middle of them that look like, it reminds me of what fiber optics is. One line with many little lines running through it. Well, I've looked at that enough. Let's see if there's any other unusual things. I'm holding that one real still and there's a lot of activity. I ran into darkness there at that one as well. Move back so I don't stay in the darkness, because you can't see anything when it gets too dark. All of them seem to have some dark lines in them tonight. I hope it becomes more and more apparent that we're surrounded by dimensions of light that we don't see with our eyes, and we probably don't even look like we think we look, because everything is playing out in consciousness of us, and what we're not aware of course we can't see. And I think maybe not everybody can get pictures like this, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying it because I think it might be so, because your consciousness has to be open enough for you to believe it's possible, and if you don't, you won't get it. And that's not saying anything good or bad about you, it's just your awareness level. Well, that's that same thing. I'm not going to explore that one again. But I would suggest to anyone that they keep an open mind, because the truth is that truth is stranger than fiction. You can't make up stuff that's any stranger than what is actually true. And some people, they find it comfortable not to be too aware of what is truth because they are scared of the unknown. And that's just a habit people have. They're scared of the unknown, and they're scared of things that change. But we're up to the task. We are. We just have to believe in ourselves. I've been battling a lot of pain because I had a herniated disc in my back between the 10th and 11th vertebra. And it has caused quite a lot of pain. It presses on nerves and things. And I'm thinking, why is this happening to me? And what can I do? Am I going to have to live like this? Because I don't want to. I can't stand that kind of pain. I take pain pills that are pretty strong, which can get to where they don't work, and they can become addictive. But lately I have realized that if I talk about it, go around griping and complaining and crying, it just makes it worse. What I have to do is imagine what I would do if I felt better. And imagine myself doing it. And not to think, well, next week, can't do that because I'll probably be in this pain. Which is what I have been doing. And my daughter has been calling me on it. And I'm glad she does. Because I've always told her we make our own reality with our words and our thoughts. And here I am falling for that very thing. I know that's true, but sometimes the pain just gets so bad that I think there's nothing else I can do but cry. But I'm fighting it better, and actually the last couple of days I've been feeling pretty good. Sometimes if your back is hurting, you just can't lay around. You have to get up and move about. That in itself will help you feel better. But you have to keep your mind positive and never get into analyzing the pain. I was listening to a woman who channels Saint Germain. I think her name's Molly Rowland. She was talking about you can be well, but you're not going to be well because you want to be or because you need to be. Because those are both negative thoughts. It's a need, or I want this because I don't have it. They're both negative and they're not powerful thoughts. And she explained how you have to visualize yourself as being well. And it's all right if you mess up, because I've certainly messed up enough. I just try again. I have messed up many times, knowing better. But I am going to get over this, because I have too much living to do to let this get in my way, this pain. And I'm going to see myself going somewhere and telling people the dove story. I've been wanting to go to San Francisco because there is a man named Sergio Lube. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And he saw my orb pictures, and he emailed me, and I've talked to him that way. And he said if I'm ever in the San Francisco Bay Area, to come by and give a talk where he has a lot of talks. A lot of people who talk about all kinds of things. Free energy devices, UFOs, all kinds of stuff. Quantum physics, the electric universe. He he has an organization called Favors, and they have all kinds of guest speakers, and they want me, but I can't go there right now. But I'm believing for it, because who knows? You never know what can happen. Well, these are really beautiful tonight. Now I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go to the light source, which is right, gosh, I lose it, right there. And I'm going to follow the little photon as it comes out of the light. And there it is. But partly in the dark. Light sends out dark light. I've discovered that from making these videos. Because sometimes those very first orbs that come from the light will have some very interesting things in them. Okay, my hand's about to drop this. It's getting heavy. But to my friends out there, comment if you wish. I love your comments. And I'll keep on looking at this. Maybe someday I'll know what I'm looking at. And this is Dove Lady, and over and out for now.